Hello guys, everyone out there in amazing net space and wonderful and patient YouTube land. I'm saying patient YouTube land because it's really pretty patient about my ramblings. It stood it all and I guess it will stand it for a long time, and I think so, and that's why I'm following my regular ramblings activities, and where these days I'm just trying to do my current bunch of not small bunch actually of my current ramblings and reveal those to you the best way I can, and I'm on it. Beware, but I would want to warn you previously before I commence. I would warn you about beware of this not small bunch of my current ramblings, because I'll be speaking a lot in this video. I'm craving for speaking. I'm telling you, I'm just kind of junkie that craves for drugs, and regardless, I've just come from my how many two current speaking activities. I'm not filled enough with English stuff, and I just kind of I don't know craving for current activities of speaking, and I'm just forwarding and advancing my English by myself. It's like it's always been, and generally I haven't found like true natural English speakers who are able to support my idea of self-advancement. I mean, I do speak English with a bunch of people, but most of the time, on the whole, we have like middle rate of speech, and I can barely interject with some sentences and put my like impromptu opinions about a bunch of points. And nevertheless, I did, and I'm not contented with that. I feel like kind of like some white space inside me that needed to be filled with some specific advanced language, you know what I'm saying, and to be filled with the right materials, and to be filled with the very intense rate of speech. And as I'm practicing my rate of speech, I'm trying to keep certain pace, not lower than average native speaking rate of speech, and I'm trying. I'm on my way. I guess I'm my way up. Correct me if I'm wrong, and beware of my bunch of ramblings, because it's not even the beginning. I'm telling you, I don't know. I will cover like a wide array of things in this video, because I have a house for myself just where this evening, and I have like particular specific and kind of I don't know, maybe amazing mood and speaking way, and call it whatever you want. And that's might be because rain fucking falls all the day long, and I can't stand it. I just come home, and I get home, and I got home, excuse me, and I'm very excited to reveal my speech to you guys. Though I have only one subscriber on my channel currently, I don't care too much how many people might join me. I mean, my current activities. It's not a point for me. I mean, it is a point in a way, but I'm striving for my advancement, and I don't need any like I don't know, maybe side opinions of like possible subscribers. All I need, competitive expertise of some native speakers and some people who might be deep enough in what I'm learning. I mean, who might be deep enough in advanced English language. And I tend to spoken language to American version, or I guess maybe British one, I don't know. Some native said to me once that I had like originated British accent. I hardly could believe that stuff, because I'm just a native Russian. I don't know, I was taught to do my English, I don't know, by my tutor which I had in my youth, and by myself. And me myself is the only teacher of mine these days. And I don't know if you are ready, if you are not scared of these bunch of ramblings. Let's commence. That's the very onset of my ramblings. You see, I was warming up you guys for having this video, and I gonna reveal it. Okay, let's start. Okay, today, as I told you, I had like I don't know two English practices. The first one was actually regular my English translating thing as I organized that in the local library named Horty Library, and I'm a leader of that club. And we did a kind of great job today, as always. And we were sharing personal approach to learning English 10.0. We were putting new, recently learned vocabulary into our translations, and regardless, we were very few people today. How many we were? Let's reflect. Oh, we were only two people together, me and Sergey. We did a great job, as I said. We translated a whole bunch of materials, analyzed those, and deduced about some unclear areas for us, and we became more experienced with one more portion of English free language as we were learned today. Excuse me for my mistake. I'm all ears about correcting my mistakes. I'm ready. I'm very I'll be very appreciate and grateful, and I don't know, I will give many thanks, and if you give me some pieces that might I don't know, advance me in my speaking and correct me in a way in terms of native speech. If I know I do make mistakes, everyone does, and that's the sign of improvement, right? Why not to do mistakes while learning? I'm on my way. You know those ups and downs that you have in your life, like everything general line, it goes up, and you might have like currently your down position in this wave, and the next moment you're about to have your up position in a way, and you generally are going up, and that's the main point for me. And I'm making this video for myself advancement, so for me to be able to speak in every moment and to make spur of the moment speech in every given situation. And I guess I'm rather fluent about those skills, as one native guy told to me recently. He said like kind of, Alex, you are fluent, and I couldn't believe, because that was the very first appraisal that fell on me for the recent times. I really appreciate you. I don't remember your name, it's sad, but still I appreciate you. Thanks for appreciation. Thanks for your appreciation. Thanks for giving those assessments of my skills, and I'm really excited about that. So I don't know. In this video I feel kind of special excitement, and as I'm a follower of some English native speaking guy, he said once in his video, you should guys probably spend like up to 70% of your free time practicing your vocabulary, practicing your spontaneous spur of the moment speech, and you should only spend about not more than 20% of your free time learning new things. Don't polish those things, don't polish your language until you practice your new things, until you polish your pronunciation, until you polish your spontaneous speaking abilities. And I'm on it right now. Not long ago, actually, yesterday, I dropped to the apartment of my friend. His name is always Victor, and we were following CNN channel. And I would say you guys that I was contented about my perception skills. We were following CNN news, and I understood everything they said in those news. And I would estimate their rate of speech like medium rate in comparison with Bloomberg channel. As I'm a regular of Bloomberg channel, I'm trying these days to follow Bloomberg channel every day on a regular basis, and that pulls me up. I feel it like all those things that I have inside, they kind of they are piling up within me, and at a certain moment, let's say this evening, they're kind of trying to spill on you guys. You have no chances to avoid that, I'm telling you very frankly. You have no chances to avoid my current ramblings, except but but one thing. If you are afraid of my current ramblings, just shut this off. It's your only chance to avoid this. I guess I made it clear, and I'm very satisfied that you might not switch it off and continue to follow in my practices, what I'm doing right now. And what you want me to tell you, guys? Tell me if you can. Even through this thin screen, you can tell me down in the comments, and I will appreciate you giving those ideas to me if you might have those, and share with me with your personal ideas what you want me to cover in the next videos. I can speak endlessly. You can't stop me right now. You can't stop me. You may just shut this off, as I told you. You can't stop me. I'm able to do those kind of ramblings, I don't know, endlessly, and I adore that stuff. I'm warming up my tongue. I'm drilling my brain skills as for the second language. I'm drilling my pronunciation. I'm drilling my accent. I'm forming my accent as a English speaking guy, and I'm on it. I'm trying to entwine my recently learned vocabulary into each take of my impromptu video, and I'm doing this. I'm trying to recollect recently learned material and put this into my video. And guys, actually, I wanted to say a lot in this video, and I'm slightly weary of my current ramblings. I'm telling you, it's not difficult. It just takes some time to rearrange things in your mind, what you want to speak about, and I haven't those people recently who might give me a nudge, a strategic push forward, you know what I'm saying? And I wish I had those. I wish I will have those currently in my nearest future, and not to weary too much with my current bunch of ramblings. I would rather to wrap it up and see you guys in the next video, if not before. I guess I'm kidding. How can I see you in the next video? How can I see you before then in the next video? I guess I'm kidding, and I'm trying to entwine some pieces of jokes in my current video, and that's what I'm doing right now. Forget me if I'm doing mistakes. Currently, I'm just only English learner. I am on my way of self-advancement. You see, I'm stumbling on my words, so I'm about to wrap it up. And have a nicely. Be cheerful. Be careful. Take care of yourself. And see you in the next video, if not before. See you soon. See you all. Bye.